every week somebody tells me that I should change my Tesla Model X 2016 for something else. Yeah. I read it on the YouTube comments, on the Instagram comments, on the Facebook comments, and their excuse is more or less always the same thing. It's an old car, because it's 2016. Also, it's a Tesla. That's the oh, I'm just going to stuff every excuse in there because it's a Tesla. Then the other one is because of the mechanics, so too many parts. That's a good one. I mean, they are the falcon doors, right? Or gull wings, or however you want to call it. The car flies. It does, and it's amazing. And, well, I mean, my doors don't open like this. They open like this, so way cooler. The other thing is the technology. Yeah. Some people, of course, are like, well, you have a 2016 and it's a tech car, so the technology in it is a bit old, right? It gets older faster, much like your Commodore 64. Though, holy shit, they go for a lot on eBay right now. I mean, this is crazy. You can get a MacBook Pro for less than a Commodore 64. Or was it like a tower? It was actually, I think it was a Mac Tower. Yeah, for less. Then, how much was it? It was $250 for an Apple Tower, the big Apple Tower, and how much for the Commodore 64? $950. That's $950, people, not $9.50. 50 cents. Sorry about that. I mean, this is crazy. So, well, I actually kind of wanted to change the Tesla Model X 2016. Yeah, back in spring. After going down to Hollywood and coming back, I thought about it. I was like, because we hadn't started Piper Unplugged yet. No, that was like the genesis of Piper Unplugged. And so I thought, well, okay, maybe getting a newer vehicle would be good. It's an old one, and I think I'm going to drive a lot. Well, not me, but Master's going to drive a lot, and I'm just going to stay in the passenger seat. But still, we're going to put a lot of miles on this car for the upcoming years. And it's already very old. Though we were lucky it didn't have that many miles on it. No, because we didn't use it that much. So it was at like 90,000 kilometers. In miles, I don't know. Ask your AI how many that does. But that's exactly what happened. I thought maybe it would be good to change it. And then, well, we started... And I started doing the stuff to change it, to possibly get another vehicle. And those of you who've been following the Piper Unplugged adventure know about this. But for those who don't, well, let's just keep it a secret a little longer. Thank you for dropping in. If you're live on Piper Unplugged, I have here Captain Crazy who's there. There's who was first in the comment section. Thanks for being first in the comment section. Then there's also a Denny E. Mary. Good evening, Piper. Good evening to you as well. Yeah. And, I need to start my timer. Wait a second. I need to start my timer. I have this thing. I have this timer thing. That I put on just for this. Yeah. Okay, perfect. It's all good. Amang 1001. Hello, Piper. How goes your day? Wow, is that old English? How goes your day? My day is going pretty swell, thank you. So far, so good. It is 6:24 p.m. right now, right here in British Columbia. British Columbia is still on fire. Yes, still on fire. I mean, this is on fire. That's why we are playing Bus Simulator right now, but also because I have some car news to give you, and this podcast is going to be about the car news. And don't worry, I will play Bus Simulator with my Canadian bus that you can see right there. Mark Carney, yeah, it's getting us out of trouble so far. Yeah, a pretty good negotiator, that guy. Did you know he used to run the Bank of is England, the whole of England? I mean, that's a pretty cool job, I think. Yeah, he must have dealt with a lot of stuff. So I like that. Then also we have Joff Hennessy. Always let the lady finish first, right, Piper? Well, that depends on what you're doing. I mean, Romeo and Juliet did it, but that was not great. For the rest, I would agree with you. Dead air clown. Buy 2 horses. Why just 2? I mean, a 2-horse car? That's like, isn't that like the old, what is it called? Yeah, the old Citroen? That's like a 2 horse. 2 CB? How's it called in English? 2 CV? 2 steam horses. I mean, then we had a Jetta. The Jetta was what, like a V8? That car. V6. That car was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, yeah. Now, but electric, there's no V on an electric car. Was it a V5? I thought it was like... Oh, it was not an even number? But it was a pretty cool car. Yeah. Well, the thing is, on an electric car, there's not really... Horsepower is it's complicated. It's different, right? It's not an engine. It's a motor, but it's electric. So the way power works, I think, is just defined the same but different. Is the torque, huh? So it's not like it's similar. We need somebody who does car engineering. Please leave a comment, or just physics in general, like speed, torque, and what's the other one? There's torque, and then there's that thing. That's the other thing. So there's torque, and then there's the other thing. Well, Sit Lord Billy says, hello. Did you hear about Aiden Panetti passed away? Yeah, I heard about that. I just a bit sad. That's not the drummer of ZZ Top. No, it's a girl. It's the actress I told you about. She's like a child actress and all that. Yeah, 36 years old. I was more sad because she's like 36, and that's like really close to my age, and that's always weird when some people close to your age die. So yeah, that's, well, too bad for her. I think it was, it was like, well, yeah, you go see the news and you tell me what it was. We won't go into the details, because we're talking about cars on here. So, this is what happened. So I want you guys to tell me all about, like, your old vehicles, your old cars. Did anybody already tell you, like, you should change that car? I'm sure it happened to some of you. It has to have happened. Because when you start in life, if you don't have very rich parents or very good parents, then they would just tell you to go work and buy your own car. And that usually for me was a $1,000 car. So of course everything on it just broke down. And not in a good way, right? So at one point somebody might tell you, you know what, I think even the garage might tell you, you know what, this is not a good car anymore. It's dead. Just, that's what the garage refused to fix your car. He was like, just go the other side of the road. There's a dealer there. Go buy a new car. It's gonna cost you $10,000. That's back in the day. And don't come here again. I mean, you're putting too much money, and I won't fix your car anymore. It's just I don't want to. I don't even want your money. So you're a student, right? I think like later in life, if it works out for you, which is the factor of many different things, unfortunately, well, you get a car that actually works. You get a new car, you rent a car. I don't know what your arrangement is with your car, but usually you don't get an old car. And it was true for me for most of like my then adult life. Like after 23, yeah, I started getting like nice cars that were new. So nothing breaks on a new car. And when there's a problem, it's because like it's still under guarantee. And then if there's a big problem, that's because they screwed it up. And so there's a recall, and you just bring the car and they fix it for you anyways. But then I went and bought an old Mercedes, and that was great because I was still under the Mercedes banner. And so I would just do the checkup every year. It cost about $3K with tires, then a little bit less without the tires, maybe $1,000 per year. But man, it was clean. And it worked fine. Just like a new car. I was like worry free. Then I got the Model X. My Tesla 2016 Model X. Yeah, we're going back there, guys. We're going back there. Carl Matic says old cars are the best. Well, how old are we talking about? This is the question. So let me start my bus simulator, and we're gonna do this, because I mean my car is old, but it's a 2016. It's not okay. It's a classic now because they stopped doing the Tesla Model X, right? It's done. They don't do anymore. Which is kind of really cool to have this car that nobody. Oh no, I can't go there. Okay, we're gonna try to get in as little accident as possible today. Yeah. So I did the route, so that I would be able to gain points. So I think that today we should get to a higher level again, and I think it's like 75,000 euros. I think I'm at level 11 now. Which is pretty cool. All right, we're gonna close the doors. And okay, getting back to my Tesla, and everything that's been happening. There's GGXGG. I daily drive a 1991 Buick. It's so sexy. Well, of course it's sexy. It's my year of birth. It has to be sexy. That's a good age. And we have Sitlord Billy who says, when are you coming back to the U.S.? I was just in the U.S. I was in Washington State for a whole... Oh, pothole! This is starting very bad. Very bad. Very bad. I already got a pothole. There's another one there. We're going to evade it. This kind of countryside, this road. Yeah. And then we're going to get into the city, but it's a longer road. I needed to do only the roads that were the paying roads to get to the other... I don't think it's the other level, just kind of the other threshold. Yeah, there's like some thresholds you need to pass. I used my indicator correctly. Awesome. So this is exactly it. We were just in Washington State, and now what is gonna happen is that, well, we're waiting for British Columbia to not be on fire anymore, and would really love to do all the British Columbia shows that we planned. Yeah, that would be like really awesome, because it's here. We can take our own food. We can stay in BC. I mean, discover more of British Columbia, which is amazing. Before the winter too. That would be nice because winter's coming. And I don't really want to do some winter stuff in BC. Oh, I have a passenger listening to loud music. I need to go take care of that. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. The delinquent.
My bad.
Here.
Of course. Here you go.
Stop listening to...
I already showed you my ticket.
No, I need to tell him to start listening to music. I don't need his ticket.
How often do you want
Oh, he wants me to go away. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. See, what's gonna happen is sometimes they tell you everybody has their valid pass. That's cool. I think it worked. If it didn't, I'm gonna lose some points. And I would hate that. But you can see if I go up here, see this? On the side up there, you can see he's not shaking his head anymore, so I think he put his music down. That's how you know you've done a good job. All right, let's roll. Yeah, so that's what's been happening with our road trips. And this is like road trip Captain's Log. Road trip. And then don't worry, you guys, I see all your comments. The point is that I answered to all of them without crashing the bus. This is a pretty cool thing to do. So far, so good. Okay, this is not my stop. I don't stop here. This is very important. Because of the H on the screen. So you see the H? If there's no H, this is not my stop, even though there's a stop there. Okay, speed limit 70. Let's press it. We can't be late, right? There's also a timer back down there. And you lose point if, well, money. It's kind of like, oh, pothole! I evaded it. Oh, you see, it gets back to 50k an hour. Hey, was that the... Okay, no, there it is. That was like a very, very small... Thank you! Don't forget to subscribe to Piper Unplugged! Thank you so much! I daily drive a 2003 F350. Oh, that's like a Ford, right? That's like a pickup. Well, yeah, I mean, this... So gas... How do you find gas right now? Is it good? Not good? Yeah. What's your take on gasoline prices? Diesel? Maybe it's diesel. But are you, Carl? Are you U.S. or Canada? Yeah. I mean, this changes a lot the prices of gas.
Just to fill the
Okay. And so yes. So my Tesla. 2016 Model X. Yeah. When people were telling me, oh, Piper, you should change it. You should, like, get another car or whatever. I was like, I don't want. And even a lot of, like, Tesla owners were like, get a Model Y. Get a newer Model Y. I understand why. Get it? I understand why I would get a Model Y. Whoa. I'm on the break here. I understand why I would get a Model Y because, of course, it's more technologically advanced and all that stuff. And they fixed a lot of bugs, of course, and all these things. Come on, let's go. But I want the doors. And this is not like a caprice. It's not like, oh, I want this color and I'm not gonna buy a ABS. I don't know what it is in English, but like it's ABS, like the ABS braking system. Like I will not compromise safety for a feature I won't do that, but the Falcon doors don't compromise safety for a feature. It's a really cool feature. And also it's very incognito. So you actually don't really know that the Model X has the Falcon doors. Most people just mistake it for a Model Y until you're stopped and the doors are open. Well, you can drive with the doors open, but I don't recommend it. I mean, you can, like anything, but it's not a good idea. So, that's the thing. So far, the Model X has not cost me that much money for many different reasons, and that's also one of the facts why I want to keep it. The thing is, well, first things first, I'm not done paying it. Yeah, so I took a loan on it, and I'm still having like 2 years to pay it off. So, that's one thing. Second thing, is, okay, this is my stop. This is not a real stop. See, they're trying to make you do things that are weird. Second thing is that I have free unlimited supercharging. I mean, with all of the travels that we've done just this year, I saved about $3,000 in gasoline. Yeah, so this is kind of like not a small number. Depending, of course, on the price of gas and... Hey, look, I glitched in the matrix. These are twins.
Here's the ticket.
Of course, it's like, you could say, oh, but you pay it in gas and all that.
Here you go.
But the thing is, yeah, I legit don't pay electricity on the Tesla ever at any Tesla supercharger. The only time I paid electricity is when we went to Dawson Creek and there wasn't any Tesla superchargers there. So I had to pay for electricity at BC Hydro and then Flow, and we tried a few things and it was actually really bad. Really did not like that. It's complicated. The handshake is long. I mean, you don't really know any information or data. There's very little of them because it's not the same system. So you don't get as much. I know there's apps for that you can have to help with it, but break. But yeah, that's not something I was like super happy about. So, my Tesla Model X, like I said, I do not pay electricity, meaning that would be like having free gasoline for life. Until the lifetime of your car. Oh, I hit the curb. Oh, that was difficult. Where's my... Oh, it must be this side. Okay, we need to go there. Look in your mirrors. Don't forget to look in your mirrors. Perfect. Okay. What did I hit? Okay, must have been a dead animal. It's fine. Let's go here. So that's another reason to keep the Model X. Free electricity at all the Tesla superchargers. And there's a lot of those. Then, other reason, the Falcon doors. For sure, so cool. I mean, the Falcon doors are awesome. Hey, Trasher, happy hump day to you as well. GXXG says gas is too damn high everywhere. Yeah, everywhere is really expensive right now. Then Sit Lord Billy, if you get hit by that vehicle... Wait, I think I misread a few things. Okay. If you had someone with self-drive car, who's guilty? The vehicle or you? If you get hit by the vehicle. Yeah, this is very confusing, huh? But like the insurance... Well, if it's full self-drive and it's like Waymo, then it's the Waymo, but there's no drivers, right? But if it's full self-drive and it's you, well, then it's you because you're insurance. So I think it's you. So it depends what you mean by full self-drive. Like, is it a Waymo or a Zoox, or it's you and your Tesla? And then the insurance are different, I think. But I would need to do a whole entire podcast on this. Carl says that his F350 runs on diesel in Ontario to be more accurate. Well, thank you very much for saying. I just learned more about Teslas. Thanks, Piper. Of course, always a pleasure. Well, I like to share because this is the thing. So I actually wanted to buy another type of Tesla. Yeah, for those of you who know, you know. But that's the thing, because I really like the Tesla infrastructure. Quite frankly, like, it's great to get to supercharge everywhere. You just arrive there, you plug in, and it plugs right away. It tells you in your GPS like where to go plug. It sets the route for you. There's no problem there. So I really like the Tesla infrastructure in general. I mean, I understand the people that would buy something else than Tesla because they are a bit expensive compared to some other electric vehicles right now. But so far, yeah, I don't know why I would go with something else than Tesla if I were to go electric. So the costs I had to spend so far with my Tesla Model X 2016 are not crazy for the... Oh, yes! The Mimi didn't have her ticket. See? They're like, oh, then they think that no, but no, she didn't have her ticket.
Sure. How often do you share?
Oh, yes. Yeah, so Master and I, we took the train in Germany. Oh, her too. To go, we were going from, from Brussels.
Here you go.
So we were going from the UK, actually, to Brussels and then to Germany. So we took the train twice. But that was to go to Germany, to Concord, to the airport. And there's an older couple, and they spoke French and German and every language because they're European, so I don't know how many. And what happened is that we took first class tickets for the train because we never take the train. We're from Canada. There's one train here and nobody takes the train. I mean, it's super long. It takes forever. It's not a TGV, so it doesn't go fast or anything. And we were like, well, we'll take the nice one for a cool experience. But it wasn't anything with bunks or anything like that. It was just a 3-hour train ride. So nothing drinks. You get drinks and you get a little... It's a bit more, you have a table. You have a table and you can be 4 of you sitting in front of each other and all that. So we did that and a couple came and sat in front of us. But the thing is, they have, in these underground parkings, they have a little kind of green or red thing, depending on if the seats are occupied or not, or if they will be occupied or not. And so our seats were occupied by us, right? Oh no, not this again. A passenger forgot something on the bus. I don't know how to do this. Trasher, do you know how to do this? When the passenger forgets something.
You saw my... Sure.
But where's the person?
You saw my ticket
Where is...
Okay, it's
I already...
it's out that I need to go? Okay, I'm going out. Here, I'm going out. But where's the guy? Is it you? How far is he? Is it you? You said I click enter to talk, but I can't. Wow. I don't know. But that's the thing, it's super stressful. And I'm gonna lose points again because I don't know how to retrieve the item and give it to the person. Are you planning on getting on front end car cover for your Tesla car? Wait, what do you mean? Front end car cover? You mean just for the bugs and stuff? At one point we'll get it wrapped, I think. I think we'll get it wrapped. No, it's true. I will finish it. Thank you, Master. So what happened with the older couple? Did I have a door? What's wrong? My door's still open in the back? Yep. So what happened with the older couple is they just asked politely, y a-t-il quelqu'un ici? Because they spoke French. And they picked up that we spoke French too. And we're like, no, we're just the two of us. And so they sat down. And then the lady came and collected the ticket. But that was later, right? Whoa, no! That was so close. But that was it's 15 minutes later. You're on the train. It takes a while. And, well, what happened is that once we were sitting down, the couple, we gave her tickets first and she scanned them and she was like, okay, it's fine, no problem. You're where you need to be, And then, did I cut this bus? I think I just cut this bus. I think I had to turn. I was in the lane that had to turn. So, we gave our tickets, and then they gave their tickets, but the lady was like, "You're not at the right place," and they were like, "Well, can we stay here?" And I think they used their age, you know. They were an older, cute couple. They were like 75, something like that. And the lady was like, "It's okay. There's nobody here." She was also German. "There's nobody here, so it's fine." And so they just stayed there. So they knew the trick. And those German people, they don't like to pay for stuff. No. You think the Chinese are bad with it? German, same, but different. What happened? I hit the curb. Oh, I hit a pothole too. I hit a lot of stuff. What? Oh, okay. Oh, you just see the boop boop. You must hear it though. Okay.
I hate the commercial.
Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you. I can just do like I'm.
Come right
Yeah. Exactly. Green is good. Green is good. Perfect timing, perfect stopping position. It's stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. I will do that. Yeah. Perfect. So the thing is, yeah, they stayed there for the whole trip. They were in front of us, and they were with their iPad and all that. Yeah, they stayed there. So that totally happened. It was cute. I mean, it was cute. Oh, okay. Maybe I can. No, can I? Where are you? Let me try this. I'm trying to contact the guy that left this thing. I'm SMSing. Let's see if it works. I don't think it works. But it's just because, well, because this bubble always appears. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, yeah, we need to upgrade my skills. Well, so that's what happened with the couple. They knew like the workaround and all that. And so, okay, yes. So the Tesla Model X, so far, all I have to put money in was the battery twice, but that's normal for any vehicle. So my battery had to be changed twice in 4 years. 4 years, the little 12-volt battery. Yeah.
I forgot to get some.
Yeah, not the whole battery pack in the Tesla, just the 12-volt battery that every car has to start the engine and all that, pretty much. No, we don't pick up anybody. Plus, well, it's all the gear, right? So we use all of the free space for gear. That's what happens. Yeah. We thought about like doing this car share thing, but like picking up random people. But the problem is like the car's really full, and
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill?
it was next to a prison, right? So yeah, we didn't do it. Hey Carl, thank you so much for dropping in, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. No problem. Enjoy your evening. From Ontario's a bit later than we are here. It's in the other time zone. Yeah. Okay, so that's the thing. So change the little 12-volt battery twice. Then I also changed I think we changed the wipers once. But it's been a while. What else did we do? Oh yeah, the AC. So the AC, yeah, we had a couple of problems with the AC, and I actually took like a prolonged insurance, but a lot of stuff isn't covered, and the AC wasn't covered unless it cost like a lot more money. So I haven't been able to get like the AC back, and I've gone like twice for the AC. So one time was not covered, the other time was kind of covered. I would have to ask Claude, but right now, yeah, I don't know. I would, yeah, less than 5K. Yeah. And so that's what we spent on it so far. We didn't have to change the tires. We just kept the tires that were on it. We have to change them now. We're due. And then we did detailing that doesn't count, like washing your car and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. The bigger problem we had was the AC problem. and that ended up being fixed. It cost, that one was the most expensive one. It cost like close to 2K total. What? No, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. You know that gas vehicles actually catch fire a lot more than electric vehicles. Like legit catch more fire. Of course, I won't lie to you. A battery fire is a lot bigger than a gas fire. That's the thing, but they're a lot less. Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and you can correct me on this, like, so much less. Like, 60% less. Hey, I have completed my route. Wow, it's already over. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's go back home. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Is yes, of course, I put my flasher. It's not true. It's not true. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. It's not because you see one battery exploding that it's something that happens every single day. I mean, we know the internet is really good at exaggerating everything. So that's all I have to tell you. Yeah, I use my indicator. Yeah, that's the flasher, pretty much. Other name for the flasher. So far the Tesla, yeah, 2016 Model X, within the 4 years I've had it, cost me, I would say about $5,000 in like repair, maintenance, and all that jazz. I'm even gonna put the detailing and cleaning in there. Yeah, like most certainly. Then for the insurance, well, that depends where you live, because the insurance here in BC for a Tesla Model X is close to $3,000 a year. Yeah, and that is a lot, and that is because also I have, it would be a bit closer to 250, but there's a few things that I had to take because we road trip provinces like Alberta or the United States of America. You need a way bigger amount. Like, instead of being just $1 million, it's better if you take 5 million. You don't need 10, but you need like to take the 5 million one and 2 sides and all that. So I took all of that, and I also joined BCAA just in case, you know, because we want to go into remote places. That cost me like 150 something. Yeah. So, but I would include that, like the BCAA, in the cost of the Tesla, not the insurance though. Yes. Okay, we have all the phone numbers for if we get injured in the United States. Call now. We help you. We will save you. Jamie, hey Jamie, what's up? Said Lord Billy, I should be on the road, but that's the thing. No, I'm not. That's why I do Bus Simulator. Bus Simulator is for the days where we're in the office instead of being on the road. Yeah, we can't go in the wildfires right. Oh, I missed that exit. Okay, it's fine. All good. Yeah, so far total I would say $5,000, and then the price of the loan. So every month I pay off my Tesla. I still have about 2 years to go. Woo, this is steep. Whoa. That's definitely a roundabout. That's about if I go like gross numbers. Yeah, cuz I miss my queue. So I have to go. They never make you go there unless you miss where you were supposed to go. So it's about like $655 biweekly that I pay for my Tesla Model X. And yeah, be finished paying that in 2 years. But again, no, it's free electricity. It's all of that. So maybe it costs me like 1,000. Oh, I missed it again. See, I'm too concentrated on talking. Oh, yep. Oh, that's a good one. I would need the app for that. I don't know it by heart. But so far, like when we when we calculated with Claude for the travels for Piper Unplugged, it was about close to $3,000 for the electricity that we saved. So plus the deductions because it's business travel expense and all that. So I think we're making money. I think we're good. So that brings me, to all of that stuff. What was Piper? What was the other car that you wanted to buy? Because that's the thing. After all I spent on the Model X 2016, and why didn't I think, like, oh, to change or not to change my vehicle? Because I thought about it. I thought about changing it. Why did I thought about changing the Tesla Model X 2016, even though I love it? I will tell you right now. What are you doing? Yeah, I'll reverse. Okay. Okay, I thought about changing it because, of course, of technology. That's a thing. There is no FSD on my Tesla Model X 2016. It can't be put on. It's not possible. There's just none. It doesn't. It doesn't do that. So I put my flasher. Come on, let me go. Yeah, not according to our friends, no. Not all of those. I'm trying to like back it up so I'm in line. It's been more difficult than I expected. Okay. Look at those scales. All right. No! I lost 895 euros. I was pretty good. Okay, you're going to put me somewhere else. Okay, this is my trip so far. It's all the collisions I've... Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Only $2,000. So, yeah, no, you shouldn't drink and drive, of course, and that includes FSD. That's why you take a cab, right? Or that's why you take a Zoox or a Waymo. But I can do it because I'm driving in a bus simulator. It's not real world. It does smell like barbecue. Yeah, to invade other people's nostrils with your barbecue. We don't have propane anymore. We ate a burger for lunch, but we didn't have propane. So I did, well, we did the smash burger. You know the smash burger that I did on Tailgate Kitchen? We did sort of the same thing, but we didn't have American cheese. So it wasn't an In-N-Out copycat. It was more of like just a good burger. Yeah, a good burger. It was a good burger, but it was a smash burger finally. Because, yeah, the barbecue ran out of propane. Okay, so getting back to so the cost and everything and why I wanted another vehicle. So mostly for the FSD. So full self-drive would have been awesome because when you do very long roads, and I've seen so many YouTube videos, and when you go like for far, far, far away, it's great. You can really relax because the SD we have right now, so the self-drive we have right now is adaptive, and you need to put your flasher. You need to stop at the red light, and at the green light, you need to start if there's no car in front of you, because it will follow cars, but it won't like turn and it won't do all of that. But it's pretty good on the highway. If you're just on a highway and you follow another car, then it's fine. And you want to pass, you just put the blinker and then it will pass, and you put the blinker again, and that it does very well for a 2016. I mean, that's fine. But there's no way I can upgrade it for the FSD. It's not possible. It doesn't have the cameras. So it can't see, so it can't do it, right? Would you want a blind person driving? No, you wouldn't. So this is the same thing with my Model X. It cannot drive because it's blind. So it just has enough camera to help me drive, but not to drive on its own. So that was the main reason. Then the other reason was to get into a community. Yes. Because some cars really have a community built around them. And that I think is very interesting. There's the Jeep community, right? And the Jeep community is really intense. Like they duck each other. Yeah. Do you know about this? Does anybody in the comment section know about this? Sitter really likes pet mode. Yeah. The pet mode is cool. Or like camp mode is really cool in the Tesla. But all the Teslas have it, so that's nice. It doesn't matter which model you buy, you will have pet mode or camp mode. It just keeps your your AC or your heat on forever until the battery reaches 20%, and then it stops because it needs to keep enough battery to go to your next supercharger or charger. So, as I was saying, there are some vehicles that have kind of this crazy thing about them, and they have an automatic community. You buy the vehicle and you're part of the community, and Jeep has that. The first time I rented a Jeep, because I never had a Jeep or owned a Jeep, was in Hawaii. Yeah, and then everybody was saying hi to me. Well, in Hawaii, it was more like this. And so they were all doing this house it type of thing. And I was like, what's happening? And then we realized because we had a Jeep. And it was other Jeep people that were doing this to us. And so we were kind of part of this Jeep community. And then I met other people later that are in the Jeep community that have a Jeep. And then what they do is they duck each other. So they take a little rubber duck. And if they like your Jeep, they will put a rubber duck on the Jeep. And then that's because it's called ducking. And that's because they really like the specs you took. Yeah, or the upgrades you made on your Jeep. Because a Jeep is very upgradable or changeable, right? You can see all these different modifications on Jeeps. So this is like the Jeep community. And Tesla has a bit of a community, but quite frankly, it's very diverse. Very many different types of people buy a Tesla. And even at the beginning when we bought the Tesla, I was like, it's not a... How to say this correctly? I mean... It doesn't look like anything special, right? They all look the same. I mean, all the Teslas kind of look the same. You can change the paint, but they're very similar to one another. You can have a soccer mom in one and a financial guy. You can have a tech bro, or you can have like this little girl that is like a dental hygienist. So it doesn't matter. You're in it for the Tesla, but it doesn't really have this community. And then depending on the models, okay, you have the Plaid, and okay, you have like some upgrades. Like back in the day, you had the P, right? And that was kind of cool. And then you had the Plaid, and then you have like the ones that have more battery packs and stuff like that, and you could upgrade it in a weird way. But in general, it still looks like a Tesla. So there's nothing like kind of crazy that goes on it. I mean, even BMW or Mercedes, when you get like the M3 pack, or when you get like the AMG pack, it kind of they put some little things, and they do that with the Plaid, but it's just like one sticker, right? If not, you need to look inside. So it's very hard to define which part of the Tesla community you're in. And then, are you ready for the reveal? And then what they did is they got out the Cybertruck, and that was like crazy. So there's just two types of Cybertrucks, pretty much easy. There's a Cybertruck and there's a Cyberbeast. The Cyberbeast has the light on top, and the Cybertruck has nothing on top. And then there's other stuff. I mean, there's other stuff inside, outside. The battery is like longer, and there's more torque on the Cyberbeast. But that became kind of a community, a bit like Jeep. You have a Cybertruck, and it's so weird and so special and so crazy that you're really part of this like Cybertruck community. It's not a Tesla anymore. It's a Cybertruck. But it's a Tesla. I understand for all of you guys who might not be in the Tesla or don't own a Tesla. But still, the Cybertruck has something special. So that's why I thought, okay, we're going to get a Cybertruck. Because that way we get full self-drive. We don't get unlimited supercharging though, and that was a bummer. And then what you get is you get the community. So you get all the Cybertruck guys and girls, maybe 3 of them. And we could go off-road and do crazy stuff. And it's a longer battery. And also the very important part about the Cybertruck and why I thought about it very closely is that I never had a truck. I never had a pickup truck. Ever.
And also for the luggage.
Yeah, master. And, okay, the other thing that was the more intelligent thing is because when we road trip, all of the gear and all the stuff is in the Tesla Model X. And okay, we have the frunk. The frunk is the front trunk. Yeah, like in a Porsche, Tesla has that because there's no engine in the front, so they have space. The battery's all in the bottom, and then underneath the back seats a little bit, so that's raised, and there's more battery in there. The thing is, this is the only place where you can put stuff. Then you can put stuff everywhere. And in the sub-trunk, that's in the back of the trunk, there's a little sub-trunk, so you can put some stuff there. And those are the 2 only hidden parts. For the rest, you can't really hide anything. No. And those seats, that I have, because I have a 6-seater. I thought I had the 7-seater, but then it's because the back seats were always down forever, so I didn't know anymore. But I raised them up recently. And I was like, no, okay, this is 6. This is actually 6, not 7. And it was Oh My Jimmy, or someone could fit in the front. Yeah, I think I could fit in the front. Yeah. You know when they put all these people in the Mini Cooper? Like, they fit like what? Like the Guinness World Records, like so many people. I think it's a 20-seater if you don't need a seat. If you're flexible, you know? If you like to play Twister. Dan Dishonored said, have you joined communities like 3D printing communities? Members within Tesla community? No. What's that? I do have a 3D printer though. So I would love to. And I have my Tesla Model X. And I've seen some communities, even in Vancouver, British Columbia, on Facebook, I'm in a few communities. But I just feel like, I don't know, it's not like hardcore. I feel like Jeep is hardcore community. I feel like these guys, like, they wash their car, they do things in the car, with the car. It's very, there's love there. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Hello Kitty girls. It would definitely be bigger, I think, than the Model X. And I've seen Model X communities, but it's just, I don't know, it's not big. I don't know. So that's why, okay, let me get back to the luggage and to the place in the Tesla Model X. The thing is, when we road trip, sometimes we are filming content and we're between motels. So we're on the road and all the luggage, all the stuff we own and have, well, not all of it because we don't sleep in it, but still, like, all the stuff we own and have for business and for moving are in the car. And it's like SUV / minivan. That's kind of what the Tesla Model X is. It's spacious, it's got place, but it has this huge window in front that has panoramic view. It has the 2 windows on the side. And then, of course, the back windows are pretty dark. They have this natural darkness to them, but you can still see inside. And so when you see all this gear inside, all these boxes and all this stuff, I mean, it's a crime of like opportunity, you know? You just break the window and you leave, and you might have got 20 grand out of me because of the camera and the stuff, and I was just going to the washroom. So at McDonald's. So the thing is, I mean, that was kind of scary. I don't like to leave the car with all the stuff in it, even if the most valuables in the front or the sub trunk. And that's something that a lot of people who road trip or who live in their vehicle talk about. And that's why they buy often like all of these like things to put in the windows. But I don't want to like put all that in the windows. It looks like you're sleeping in it. I mean, I think this is worst. So that's my opinion. I don't know what works, what doesn't work. I don't know. I have a camera on it for sure. I have all of that. But, okay, so why the Cybertruck? The Cybertruck is a pickup truck, right? And first of all, it's very high. So for you to go peek inside of it is already pretty tough. Then it does have some space in the back. Not the pickup, like not the box, but just like you have the 2 seats in front, driver, passenger, and then you have a long seat in the back that I think, if I'm not mistaken, can sit 3. But I'm not sure about that. I would have to check that out. You can fold it up, and then you have all this space, and just like throw a blanket or a fake dog on it, and nobody's gonna come in. I don't know, I just thought about this. I think it's a good idea. And yes, the alarm system, good point, Settler Billy, that's the thing. And then you also have, well, in the box, and you can close the box. You can completely close off the pickup truck, right? The pickup, like the pickup, isn't that why it's called pickup? Because behind you have the box. And so you can close all of that up. So, Susie pick up? Where does she pick up? STDs? So you can close it off, and all of my gear could be in the back, and I would feel a lot safer because you can't see, right? So nobody knows what's in the back. It could be tools, it could be whatever. I mean, it's just closed mostly, but there's a little bit of gear. And there's also the front. So you have like all of this space, and it's all hidden. So that was why the Cybertruck really appealed to me, mostly for security and safety reasons. And then, yes, there is also, thank you, Settler Billy, for reminding me, My Tesla Model X 2016, because it cannot self-drive, it's because it doesn't have cameras, right? So it doesn't have Sentry mode, which the new models Tesla do have. All these cameras that allows for the Tesla to full self-drive, so to drive itself, also serve as a surveillance system. And you can turn it on and you can plug a little USB in there or like a whatever device to store all the data. And then it also beeps, it sends you an alarm if somebody is close to your car. So you have this like extreme surveillance system on your car, which makes it a lot more secure. And so that's why I thought about getting the Cybertruck. But then, are you ready for this? We're gonna start another route and I'm gonna start driving again a little bit. Where are we at? Oh, look at this, is beautiful. I made money. I made so much money. 13,000. Yes.
Excellent.
I'm at level
I knew
11.
you could pull it off.
Yes, and look
I'm happy to hand
here.
you the keys
Okay,
to the
so I have
agricultural
to
and
unlock this.
industrial
I don't know how to do it.
Metaphorically speaking, of
Excellent
course. We
work.
haven't done real
Oh,
keys in a
let's
very
let
long
this
time.
guy
No matter.
leave
We're
him talking
really
a little bit.
looking forward to your plans.
It's my
Incorporate
my
these
boss.
two traffic-dense
Hey,
areas
boss.
into your network.
If you manage to pull this off, the city is willing to reopen up the southern areas and Steiner
Okay, I've got
for
some
public
homework.
transport. Some friends of mine are
Wedding
planning to
guests
marry at the chapel
to
there.
use public
Maybe
transport.
we'll get this
Wow.
up and running in time for the
Juicy
wedding guests to use
government
public
subsidy.
transport.
That's nice.
Oh,
Okay, I
and
can't wait
before
to
I
do that.
forget, they
Can
also
Tesla help you
promised a
pick up
juicy
women?
government subsidy
Just
up in
kind
the
of curious to know if that can help. Yeah, buy a dog. Definitely a dog can help you pick up women. We saw it this afternoon again. A dog. Just get a dog. That will help you a lot more than any car. Yeah, a little Pomeranian. A little Pomeranian. Make sure you have enough money to trim it nicely, like it's this little ball of fluff. And go walk it all the time. You're probably gonna need to carry it a little bit. It doesn't walk that long. But that will get you woman. That will... Yeah. Okay, so you currently have 31% of all bus stops on profitable routes. The highlighted bus stops do not generate income. Okay, and so I need to generate income. Which one are the highlighted ones? Okay, don't pick the highlighted ones. This part is all highlighted. We don't want it. Oh, but this is the one I did. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I know. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's try it again. I need to drive. I think I just need to drive a lot more. No, it's not. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, I could be beaten. There was a bus driver in our comment section who used to drive buses, and he said he got beaten one time. So, whoa. Stop there. Let's open this. Well, I'm a bit scared. It's nighttime. I mean, it's scary. Do I have a baseball bat? Yeah, somewhere underneath the seat. I have a baseball bat. That'd be great. It's like a cheat. It's gonna be just like that. Alright, so what happened with the Cybertruck? Because that's a long story. Aw, again the pothole at the beginning. He gets me every time.
You're coming to the
Yeah,
party
there's
at the
another one. Let's
ensemble,
evade
right?
it. Okay, perfect.
Sure thing.
So what happened with the Cybertruck is a long story. I actually, first things first, I went and I checked how much money I owed on my Tesla Model X loan, because that's the first thing you do, right? So it was about $30,000. Okay, that's good. Now I know. And then I decided, like, okay, what's this? Ok. Ok. Ouais, mais on peut juste mettre plus petite, peut-être? Ah, ben, on peut l'overlayer, mais mettre transparent, des tits. Bah oui.
What do you think about heading to the beach, Julia? I'm off work at 4 o'clock.
That sounds like a nice idea, but I'll have to see if I still fit into my swimsuit.
Winter of Passion is such a great series. Do you think